Muscle. Tibialis anterior. Tibialis anterior origin on the tibia and the interosseous membrane. Interosseous membrane of Tibifib. Okay. Insertion on the medial cuneiform and base of the first metatarsal. This is tough. Try and be more careful. Okay. Let's just see how we do. Action of tibialis anterior. Invert the foot and dorsiflex the ankle. Invert the foot, dorsiflex the ankle. It's innervated by the tibial nerve, the deep fibular. It's innervated by the deep fibular. Continue on. Oh, here's the key. Okay. Next. Extensor digitorum longus. Digitorum longus goes to the toes, 2 through 5. Its origin is the lateral tibial condyle and the proximal anterior shaft of the fibula in the interosseous membrane. The insertion is the middle and distal phalanges, 2 through 5. So you can see that, it's the insertion. And its job is to extend 2 through 5. It extends 2 through 5. How's it innervated? By the deep fibular. Why? Because we're on deep fibular. Got it. Next. Extensor Helices longus. Its action is to extend the first toe. Its origin is on the, I'm going to say, middle anterior surface of the fibula and interosseous membrane. Its insertion is on the distal phalanx of the first toe. Phalanges is plural for phalanx. Phalanx is singular. And what nerve goes to the extensor Helices longus? The deep fibular. We're seeing a theme here on the front side of the leg. Here we have the back side, the superior side of the leg. And we want to know, this is tibialis posterior, so the posterior, and its origin. This is kind of a dually origin. So it goes all the way up to the proximal posterior shaft of the tibia and the fibula, and also the interosseous membrane. It's 3 areas. It inserts, this one's complicated, all 5 tarsal bones and the base of 2nd through 4th metatarsal. Its action is invert the foot and plantar flex the ankle. And what nerve innervates it? The tibial L4, 5, and S1. Got it. Next, we have Flexor Digitorum Longus. Flexor Digitorum Longus. You can see it comes origin, middle posterior surface of the tibia. Middle posterior surface of the tibia. Its insertion is the distal phalanges 2 through 5. Those are the toes. Its job is to flex the toes, and it's innervated by the tibial nerve L5, S1, and 2. As you can see. Okay, moving on. Soleus. Soleus, the back of the calf. What's its origin? We have the soleal line on the tibia. Soleal line in the tibia, and the proximal posterior surface of the tibia, and the posterior aspect of the head of the fibula. So you can see that by the O right there. Its insertion is on the calcaneus via the calcaneus tendon. Its action is to plantar flex the ankle. Stand on your toes. Plantar flex the ankle. And it's innervated by the tibial nerve L5, S1, and 2. Got it. Soleus. And let's move on. Here we have the Fibularis Brevis, the short Fibularis Brevis. Its origin is at the head of the fibula, the distal 2/3 of the fibula. Its insertion is down on the 5th tuberosity of the metatarsal, and its action is to evert the foot and plantar flex the ankle. What's it innervated by? I'm going to gather it's the fibular division, superficial fibular, that's the fibular division, and that is L4, 5, and S1. L4, L5, S1. Boom. Next, this is Fibularis Longus, and its origin is the proximal 2/3 of the fibula, the head of the tibia, and its insertion is the base of the first metatarsal and medial cuneiform. Its action is to evert the foot, and it's innervated by L4. Oh man, I skipped the name. The fibula, superficial fibula, L4, 5, and S1. I need to add that in. Not doing that right now. We're going to continue on. We've got 2 left. What are we looking at? This one unlocks the knee. If we're unlocking the knee, we are calling this Popliteus. You got to pop the knee, Popliteus. The lateral condyle of the femur is its origin. Its insertion, it goes to the proximal posterior aspect of the tibia. Its action is to medially rotate the flexed knee. Medial rotate the flexed knee. It unlocks the knee. And it is innervated by the tibial division L4, 5, and S1. Boom. Popliteus. Last, not least, certainly, we have, I don't remember this one. This is a little one. Plantaris, the little peanut muscle. What is Plantaris? Its origin, the lateral supracondylar line of the femur, and it inserts on the calcaneus via the calcaneus tendon. Its action is plantar flexion of the ankle. This is both weak. Plantar flexion of the ankle, plantar flexion of the knee, and innervated by tibial nerve L4, 5, S1, and 2. Boom.